Hi guys, welcome back to Two-Stroke Running and Repairs. Today we're going to be installing an LED light bar and a UHF radio on my SG Forester 2002 model. This is not a instructional video, this is just me working out how to do it because I have never done this on any vehicle before. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for following the kind of change of tune of the channel. I'm just kind of doing whatever happens in my life. So, hope you appreciate it. If you do want to keep seeing more chainsaw stuff, let me know. And let's get into this. Alright, so I didn't record anything, much of it, because wiring's one of those things where you kind of have to know what you're doing, and if you get it wrong it can be really bad, so I didn't want to show me actually doing it, but I'll show you the final product. So I started off here, coming off the battery. I've got positive and negative running through a big 50 amp maxi fuse, and I've run that all the way up along the back firewall through some split tube. The fuse box, I've run several different fuse circuits. So I've got the LED light bar, which goes down through the relay and the supplied wiring harness. One here for some extra horns I've put in, and then the UHF radio that's running just back through that split tube and down into the firewall, and then the aerials coming out there and running along. I had to fabricate my own little bracket because the supplied one was too short. So that's that. So it's all nice and clean. I'll bring you inside and show you what I've got. Alright, so in here I've got my UHF radio. If I can get it to focus. So that's just in that slot. I took out two of these blank plugs and then just got out in there with a bird drill bit and cleaned out all the plastic, and that fits in there nice and well. And then I've just screwed the handset mount onto another blank plug just above it so that it's out of the way, less visible. Some people like to mount them up the top here, but I think that's just a little bit too visible and come and steal it. So down there, nice out of the way, doesn't get in my vision, and it's nice and easy to grab. Just turns on, turns off. So that's the Oricom UHF310, I think. And then just up underneath there, under the coin tray, I've just got all the wires nice and neatly bundled. And here's my front light bar switch. I'm still working out what I'm going to do in this kind of blank console here because I'm looking at adding a couple of other auxiliary lights and stuff, so I think I'm just going to get a bank of like rocker switches and stuff and wire that in. So this is still temporary, it just kind of tucks in here, nice and out of the way. One thing I did come across on the Forester when wiring in the light bar was that it's actually negatively switched, so the switch for the high beams, rather than being on the positive cable coming from the battery to the light, it's on the negative cable going from the light to the ground. So when we tapped in with the supplied tap-in loom, it had a bit of a problem. The light bar, it's meant to only be able to turn on when you have your high beams on. That's Victorian law, but it could turn on when we had our high or our low, so we had to play around with that. Do your research on that, I'm no expert. So I'll just jump in the car and show you the front lights. So that's normal beams. Can't turn it on and off with the normal beams. Do a high beam, and then I can turn the light bar on at high beam. And as soon as I go to low beam, it turns off. Go back to high beam that's there, and I can turn the switch off and it goes away.